All right, toss them on, peeps.
All right, what's this all about?
Yeah, right. Never done this before, huh?
What are we doing? What are we talking about?
James, you've been on every single one of these.
It's
so
basically the James Deane show with me as a special guest.
why
I
are
don't
these
think
here?
so.
Backup, scratch audio. That way, if this fails for some reason, at least I have something,
Smart.
right? Oh, there we go.
Are we supposed to have the thing touching, or?
You can if you want to get like real ASMR.
Yeah, just lick it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you allowed to have that? You know, are we hiding that?
What, this?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Oh,
really
there's no
matter.
monster on there. You're good.
I
Okay.
can
I
drink
wasn't
water,
sure.
I can drink Red Bull, and
All
drink
right.
some beers later on. Doesn't really matter.
Perfect. We're recording already. Sick. Guys,
Love it.
crazy night. Absolutely nuts night. Freddie and I were chatting just before this and kind of realized, like, literally the only way you guys can beat each other now is by pulling off wild shit. That's it. That's where we're at. Adam, I mean, you proved that point pretty spectacularly tonight. Had you even tried going that deep in that zone before, or was this like a one and done, go for it?
No, so like I definitely, I don't want to say I got lucky, but like in the past I've driven really hard here all the time and it can bite you. So I
Yeah.
feel like I dialed everything back just to try to not take myself out. And then when we got in the finals, like I wasn't even trying to do that. I just went faster, and it's a product of trying to slow down.
Right. Wow. Yeah. All right.
Well, he gave it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Just
Anybody's
enter a
wondering.
bit deeper and you realize, oh, I need to
Yeah.
add angle or
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
flying off.
And it looks cool too.
Yeah, it
That's
looks
sick.
sick. It
I
looked
cannot
nuts.
wait to watch that.
Same. I've been trying to load it, but I got no service here.
Yeah.
There's too many fans here still. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really hung out.
Freddie, from your perspective, what did that look like? Because I know what it looked like from ours, and it was crazy.
It looked like, oh shit, and then I was caught in the smoke. That's
Yeah.
kind of what that looked like, and tried to reel it in, and obviously that was too late. I think I also didn't have my head on straight after
Okay.
the battle with James. That took a lot out of me. James is such a titan. When you're able to win a battle like that, everyone's celebrating, and everyone's kind of feeling like everything after that is gravy, and that is not. That's understandable, but that is not how you need to do it if you want to win.
Yeah.
So we were just not really. I was not really ready for that battle with Adam, and I wish I would have given you a better fight. But then again, that doesn't take anything away from that sick ass entry. So,
Thank you.
So I can't wait to watch it and maybe practice it and maybe try it out next year.
Yeah.
Just everyone's setting the bar. It's going to be like one up. Like, we almost need to bring back a big entry contest. And like maybe in the mid-time, maybe you get knocked in top 32. It's like,
Right.
sick, you guys get to do a big entry contest.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
That was wild. Championship race definitely heating up now. Adam, now making your way through it. I know you and I talked earlier this year, and you're like, no, I'm here for a championship. Like, I'm not screwing around anymore. 4 rounds left. You guys thought about any of that, or is it just
Where
day
am
by
I?
day? Yeah.
Where am I in points? I don't even know.
I think you're 5th or 4th now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
no.
you might even be tied for 3rd at this point, to be perfectly honest.
The last round definitely like kind of killed our momentum that we had because
Yeah.
I think I got knocked down like top 16 or something. So it's sick to get first on the podium. I feel like maybe if we're not back in the race, at least we stand a fighting chance of getting a podium in the championship if that's a thing.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
top 3.
So
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you, Freddie? I mean, you got
that's-
the lead right now. You're up by, 20 points, I think, right now. So, which isn't a ton with the new point system. It's only a couple battles.
Right,
So.
right. And it's definitely getting tighter than years past. No one's running away with it. And like I said, 2 battles, it's piss in the ocean, to be brutally honest.
Yeah,
Right?
no.
But we're at the halfway point, and I'm very excited right now to go home and recharge a little bit. I've been on the road for 3 weeks. I know that's nothing to you guys with everything you do, but I'm an old man, remember? And I cannot wait to sleep in my own bed, process this, let it sink in, turn off my phone for a couple days, and then come out swinging in St. Louis. It's great. The thing is, ending an event and leading in points is great, but once you get into the next round, it's almost like a disadvantage because now
Right.
everyone has a target on you. You can only lose. I even think subjectively, or it's almost like you get throttled a little bit because everybody kind of wants you to fail so that it gets tighter again and all that stuff. So it's very, very hard to lead a championship all the way through.
Yep.
And I know that. James knows it very well. Adam will soon know it. You know, it's not an easy feat, and it's definitely not over yet.
James, man, you got a couple battles to win.
I absolutely, totally agree with Aasbo. You know, the target on your back situation, you definitely feel it. And there's no way at any point of the event where it gets easier. I feel like sometimes practice is the hardest because you're trying to push hard, but you don't want to wreck the car. You're like really trying, and then when you get into the event, you start to settle in. Like if you get past top 32, you're like, okay, that's a big relief. Then top 16, with every battle, you start to relax. But as you relax, you're up against, the top drivers, and you just have to push and take chances. And as you said, with this new point system, it's coming down to, nothing.
Yeah, and we can see that as you battle now, you can see the points race in between each set of brackets, which is exciting because it's like in real time. You're like, okay, this is where they're at, and the math now. Because years previously, like you'd have all these calculations. Okay, if he beats this guy, and then that goes here. Now it's just like, cool. How many do you win? So it'll be interesting.
Up, but I'm enjoying it though. I'm enjoying it. I'm like trying my best, and you have to take the events as they come because anything could happen. There's mechanicals, there's crashes, there's lucky events, unlucky events. It is what it is, and we'll see at the last round what way it's all sitting. But every driver here is pushing so hard. So like I had Noah back in top 32. I was like really thinking. This man is on it, and it's no easy feat battling him. Great leads, great chases, really good. You could be out in top 32 just like that with anyone.
I mean, it's happened to all of you at some point in time.
It's a long
you
season
here last
ahead.
year, you went out in top 32, didn't you?
Not
Was
last year, but the year before.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
So it's a good sign for the sport that a top 32 battle for somebody who's a previous champion. I mean, that's just as intense as anything else. I mean, that's what we want. We want the competition level like that. As we said before, it's now to the point where it's just who makes a small mistake to win these battles at this point. How long can we keep pushing like this? Like, is it going to get to a point where every battle is just a one more time? Do we have to outlaw one more times altogether? Like, so the show doesn't go until 3 a.m? Like,
I think the way the skill is coming up with all the drivers, we're all taking bigger chances. So it's either going to work out and look magical, or there's going to be a crash, a mistake, someone goes off track. It's that limit. That's what I feel.
I definitely agree with that. I mean, that's like, especially if I got to go against either of you two, I know you're going to hit all your marks. I know you're going to be exactly where you need to be on me. So I almost need to either take myself out by getting risky or get the win by getting risky. That's my plan.
Well, it worked tonight, bud.
it did. Yeah.
There's also something where everything's faster, quicker, more grip, but there's also something else I feel like is at play. The cars also have a lot of margin in them. We can pull off a lot of things in these cars that perhaps we couldn't in years past, meaning that they have a lot of nitrous for bottom end spool. You can run a heavy gear, still make him pick up. There's a lot of steering angle, all these things, a lot of catch, a lot of grip. Like, for people watching, the cars that we're driving today, we'd have no issue bombing down the freeway at 160 miles an hour, just yanking the e-brake, setting the car up down an intersection. Like, they're so playful, and we can trust them so much. So you can almost send the car into an unrecoverable situation and get out of it alive. And that feeling, once you're on the edge of that, you almost feel invincible when you can come out of something like your
you
entries.
pull off.
I mean, James coming out of outside zone 3, there was a few times you're full lock on throttle. I'm like, oh, he's about to loop it, and the car just snaps back, and I'm like, what the hell? It shouldn't work that way.
It's wild. As you said, that we can all do that, but it's like doing it every time when you're on the limit like that, and you have to not make a mistake because a small input, a small extra turn of the wheel is like snapping you too hard. You're going to miss a zone. It's like really hard to be repeatable from all these laps that we do in a weekend. It's wild.
Do you guys have a hard time, like, at night? I felt like I was getting blinded by my own smoke coming back into the last corner.
Me too. I was like, oh no, and you have to stay on it.
I know.
And you're like, are we in the wall? Are we in the right place? It's pure muscle memory. Like,
usually don't have that in the lead.
When I heard of muscle memory years ago, I was like, what are they talking about? You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know. I disagreed with that. But now with the amounts of smoke, you are going off what you remember doing before in the dry, or in when you could see better, or in your lead. You're taking a chance. It's totally blind. It's risky. And sometimes it works and other times it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't even know how we combat that. Like, do we get to a point where aero in the front is to like diffuse smoke out of the way or something? Like, is that the next step where it's like guys start running weird front splitters that actually like push the smoke out of the way or make like an air plow? Like,
it still has to pass your vision, though.
I know, but it's like, what do we do at this point? Because Adam, you put down more smoke than almost anybody else all event. I don't know what wheel speed you were running, but like it was just like thick white smoke the whole
Wouldn't you
run.
like to know? I heard you've been asking my team.
I was
What are you
asking
gonna-
Jin some shit.
Yeah,
Do you know what your wheel speed was?
I do.
Yeah. I know
Probably
it. Yeah.
more than you. Actually, I know it's more than you because I know what you got in your car.
Because I changed it from when you drove it.
No, it's just, it's incredible on that note, though, that like we have 3 very different chassis that operate very, very differently with suspension that's incredibly different.
3 different tires, too.
3 different exactly. All of this is different. 3 different countries. All of it's different. But at the end of the day, the run still looks so incredibly similar. But you guys all find a way to add your own unique flair into it as well. So you're getting around the track at very similar speeds with very close proximity. All these variables, but somehow, you know, if I masked each car, I feel like I could still pick each driver out, and then we still get competition that looks like this. It shouldn't make sense based on what we're putting into this sport. So I don't know where we go from here. I love speculating on it. I love that this is the place we're at with drifting. I love that you guys are up on the podium. I love that. I mean, it's great. It's great to see. So any closing words for you guys? I don't want to hold you up too long. We can work in reverse order, I guess. I don't know. James, I know this is a tough one for you, third, but...
No, it's really good because I was last round, I think it was top 16. Was it top 16 or top 8? I can't remember. Drift Masters was tough as well.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to be back in the podium. So thank you for all the fans. Thank you to the team. Like, I can't believe that Mustang jumped like that and landed.
Right?
And
Oh, we didn't even get it to that. That was crazy.
Oh, my God. That was insane.
You gotta stop doing that to that car, man.
Yeah. No, that was a new one. That was a new one. The pictures are ridiculous.
I know.
Like, it's wild.
Especially with the fire coming out the exhaust, too.
Yeah, it
it's
just looks
perfect.
like it's a rocket ready to lift off. But no, huge thanks to everyone. It was amazing to even see right now all the fans still hanging out. Like, this place has a special vibe. And pleasure driving with you guys. You're fucking good.
Freddie, what about you? Closing it out.
Oh, yeah, same thing. I'm just stoked to be on the podium here. We've struggled here for years and finally knocking it out and getting on the podium. And it's huge. And, you know, just trying to step outside of what we're doing. And we're so narrow. I don't know about you guys, but I feel very tunnel vision when I'm at an event. I'm just trying to do well on track. But actually stepping out of it and looking at what's happening here. We got full bleachers all the way till the end. We had a tornado rolling through Thursday.
Right.
I woke up Friday to Reuters International wanting to utilize my video. So I felt like a news reporter at that point. I was like, oh, well, yeah, sure. You know, you can have that. We're doing so much. We're reaching so wide. I know with the great stuff you guys are doing on YouTube, we're reaching way beyond just car people with what we're doing. And here we are, you know, just freaking duking it out and in some beat up cars. And it's pretty epic. Sometimes when I have friends that complain about their jobs, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a little bit tired because I've been on the road, I realize how freaking lucky I am. So just grateful to be here and hoping we can keep it going for many more years.
Sick. Adam, close it out, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is 2 years now since my first place in Formula Drift, and I've been wanting it badly. I've got a lot of third places. Like I got a rack of third place trophies, and I was itching for another first place one. It's special to happen here just because like having my family here, all my Northeast friends. But the most special part about it is this is like our first ever win with our own team.
Right.
I got to win with RTR, incredible team, incredible cars. But for us, especially like, you know, some of my friends that were like, we all learned and grew up together. We haven't been doing this Formula Drift thing for a while. We haven't been building pro level cars. So like the boys are so stoked. They've been busting their ass to get me a great car, like zero issues, all practice, car work the whole time. Super, super thankful, and yeah, I can't wait to see where the season takes us.
Sick. Well, gentlemen, thanks again. I'll let you guys get to it. Thank you, everybody, for listening and watching. It's an incredible night. We'll never forget this event, that's for sure. And catch everybody next time.
Thank you all.